He was trying to make a deal, right? Like, he was trying to trade this pick. There's no doubt in my mind. He was trying to trade this pick. So I'm not going to.
They didn't even really seem excited to make the pick.
I think he was on the horn until the last fucking second trying to get a deal done, and he just couldn't get anything that made sense. I would have loved to have been in that fucking room to know who they were talking to and who they were looking at, like, realistically. And
like what trades were on the table.
Yeah, like what could they have maybe done that they said, no, we're not going to do that? Or what were they asking for where other teams were like, no, we're not going to do that. But we'll never know that probably. But I mean, there's no doubt in my mind he was attempting to trade that pick. But when you get down to it and he can't trade it, then it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm a Dubas supporter. I'm a fan. I'm still going to give this guy time to figure it out. We'll see what he does in free agency this coming weekend and throughout the off season until the new season starts.
We haven't even hit free agency and
but
all the trades and everything yet. So,
but I'll tell you, I'm getting a little sick. It's just tonight was a little bit of a, I don't know.
Same old.
Just a little bit. I'm getting a little tired of it.
Just to be like, you know what? I know this kid from Russia has got a ton of upside and a ton of skill, but maybe we're just going to deflect from that and we're going to just pick a couple defensemen, maybe a goalie, just to stockpile into our farm system.
Hey, man.
That's it.
I'm with you. But, you know, like, maybe he thinks that they're going to be able to address their needs via trade and free agency. And that's because, honestly, if
that's the case, if he knows that's coming, then yeah, take the most skilled player and the most talented player. Isn't it sort of the scouts? Like, the scouts are unanimously say, hey, this is the guy.
Yeah, okay, sure. They get when they put their list together and all that shit.
This is what you pay the scouts for. This is why you pay them all this money. They
Without
go
a doubt.
all the arenas, they see all the players, so that on this day they can sit at the table and say, pick this guy.
Yeah, fair enough. That's true. I don't know if
it's on the scouts.
No, you're right. You're 100% right. I don't know if you saw this or not before they made the pick. Well, I guess you didn't, because you didn't see Shanahan sitting beside him. Shanahan was the last guy. It was just kind of like a one camera shot from above looking down on the room. And Dubas and Shanahan were at the far end of it where the goalies would usually sit. And the last guy talking to Kyle was Shanny. He was leaning right over. Like, you could see him, like, he's saying something to him. This was right when Bettman was like, are you taking a timeout or what? Shanahan was still talking. And
I don't know how I missed that. But
then they made the pick. So anyway, all right. So the draft is the draft. I'm giving a thumbs down. Man. I wanted to see them trade the pick for help now. They weren't able to do that. I believe he probably tried to do it, couldn't do it. That's a thumbs down. Maybe not his fault, because maybe he tried and failed. That's not necessarily his fault. I don't think there was any deals tonight. And, so there's no help. They're not getting any help from this. They should have traded it, but maybe they couldn't have, obviously. Didn't like what was being offered or whatever. And I don't like the pick. Maybe the pick does pan out into somebody fucking good 4 years from now, and I'll eat my words. I don't really give a fucking shit about 4 years from now, and that's why I don't like the pick. Because, like, Tavares ain't getting any younger, and neither's Muzzin, and who knows what they're going to do in net. And Riley's got 2 years left, and then what are you going to do? And Matthews, is he leaving in 4 years? There's so many questions. Like, the time is now, and that's it. So that's why I'm 2 thumbs down on this. What are your thoughts?
I'm 2 thumbs sideways.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but
because like Dubas said in the interview, and everything that happens today is 2 to 3 years down the road.
Who cares about that right now?
But I would.
Hang on,
give it one thumb down because he didn't trade the pick.
Hang on, before you finish your sentence, but what you just said, 2 or 3 years down the road. With that in mind, would you rather have another skilled forward coming 2 or 3 years down the road, or possibly a stud right-handed defenseman?
And that was my point at the start of the podcast. Maybe it's time to start stockpiling a few defensemen, because you're always bitching and whining that you have no defenseman, and you got to keep signing Martin Marincin to play in your lineup. And Martin Marincin always gets into the lineup for a good chunk of games every year because there's injuries.
That's not even.
Anyway,
We haven't
maybe
seen
they
the
think
last.
Sandin and
We haven't seen
Liljegren's
the last.
enough.
We haven't seen the last of that fucking guy. I
But
guarantee it.
I give it one thumb down, one thumb sideways. One thumb down because they did not trade the pick
Yeah.
for something they can use today.
Yep.
One thumb sideways because in the end, talk to me Saturday. If they don't make any trades or sign any free agents on Friday, well,
Okay. So
then
so
I shouldn't just say Friday, but over this weekend, if they
Okay.
don't do anything,
I'm 2 thumbs
Come on.
down. You're 1 up, 1 down. So you're kind of in the middle. Forget the draft. It's over. Hey guys, Dale here from the Tip In Maple Leafs podcast. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. You can also follow us on Instagram. You can like us on Facebook to stay up to date with everything the Tip In Maple Leafs podcast has coming in the near future in regards to the new season with the Toronto Maple Leafs, a few other things as well. You can also listen to our podcast on all podcast platforms, Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, wherever you can listen to podcasts, we're there. The Tip In Maple Leafs podcast. We'd sure appreciate your support, and we'll see you soon. Catch you later.